Okay, welcome to JC Connect. In the previous class, we were discussing about some of the terminologies, that is chemical oxygen demand, total organic carbon, then theoretical oxygen demand. So many things we have discussed with respect to the difference between the BOD and COD, then the total organic carbon, then theoretical oxygen demand. So next we'll go ahead with the disposal of the effluents. So actually, we have studied some of the basic concepts of some of the physicochemical parameters and biological parameters like BOD, some of the nitrates, chlorides, why they are important in environmental engineering. Actually, now the application will starts. Normally, whichever the things we have studied, all the applications either we have to apply to the industrial wastewaters or to the municipal wastewaters. So, whenever you are disposing any of the wastewater to an surface water body or to the groundwater, you have to make sure that it is satisfying some of the IS codes given by the Central Pollution Control Board. So, always you have to talk in terms of how exactly we are disposing it. So there are two type principal methods of sewage disposals. The first one always that is uh, with respect to the first one, that is techniques what we apply, that is dilution. This is normally we'll use it once you are going to dilute it to any of the waters with your wastewater. Then normally the concentration of the BOD levels is going to is going to decrease. Our motive is that we have to decrease the BOD value as well as the COD or the TOC what we have discussed, that we have to decrease it. Then how exactly we are doing it? The best method is the dilution. If you dilute any of the wastewater, normally assume that the BOD of the industrial wastewater, assume that it is at initially it's around 500. Suppose if you discharge to any of the surface water body, then if you measure at this point, ultimately definitely you'll get very less, because it is going to be diluted with a lots of water that is present in the rivers. So that is one case. Then after that, some of the land disposals or irrigation methods has been applied for this disposal of any of the effluents. If I say effluents, it is either it is the industrial or it is what you say, it is the sewage, municipal, municipal wastewater. So either after treatment it has to be disposed to a surface water body, that is dilution, or it has to be land disposed. Sometimes the wastewater, whatever the sewage they are using for some of the irrigation purpose also, because your sewage is rich in that is nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash. Both the methods are very simple, but this may be regulated carefully so that the quantity of sewage put into water or applied to a land is such that they are capable of receiving the organic load present in the effluent. Then overall thing is that you always have to talk in terms of carrying capacity of any river, that we have to see. Up to some extent the rivers will take, then after that it may reach its some capacity, then after that it is highly, it will become highly polluted, then it is nowhere fit for any other thing. Best is the Ganga river, the Ganga action plan what we're talking about. Ganga action plan, why it is means it has been started in 2001 till 2014. It was around 14 to 15 years. This is lost because every day, if you see the belt of the Ganga River, at each and every point there is an discharge points. Neither these discharge points or the wastewater which is coming to join the river, either they are maintaining the standards, or it is uh, either they are capable of maintaining the standards, or it is going with the carrying capacity. So whenever we are talking about this Ganga action plan, why it is blocked means the whatever they are discharging, they never stopped it. If you stop for at least for 4 to 5 years by doing kind of these activities, automatically the self purification capacity, self purification capacity of any river is going to join, and of course it is going to clean. In that cases, always you have to follow some of the norms, so that we are not supposed to disturb the carrying capacity of any of the rivers. So then, some of the conditions which are favorable for this dilution is, the first one is it should be fresh. Um, uh, the favorable, it exists in the stream where the sewage is almost free from the floating. That is one, and it should be thoroughly mixed as possible. Um, it should be having high quantity of dissolved oxygen, and the city should be situated near to the rivers or the sea. So this we will things we will discuss in the next class in detail, each and every point.